Welcome back,
slow.
everybody, to ISR Saturday. We'll get started. First thing, Sirenscape doesn't seem to be working right now.
Oh, is it off?
It's not operating correctly on anybody's side. Nobody can boot it
Oh
up.
man. Let me see. I haven't done it yet. Let me see if I can do it.
It also froze on my end too.
Never mind. It died.
Yeah. So it
Oh,
continuously dies for everybody.
It failed bad.
Yeah, it hard crashes. Sean, just saying, if you would like more of your face in the frame, could you tilt your camera up? If not, that's fine.
Oh, is it not on? Is it? Oh, right, the triangle. I forgot.
Yeah. Yes, down. Perfect. Thank
Up
you.
is down. Down is
Down.
up.
Up is down. And the image is wrong.
Down is up.
Imagine
What's
naming a kid Bean.
What?
What? I'm also confused. What did you say?
What? All I heard was bean.
I heard, what if it's beam?
Oh no! I said imagine naming a kid Bean.
Oh.
And then silence.
Because
I heard
this is what I heard.
bean.
A garble, 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 bean.
Oh, you mean Bean?
Yeah.
Bean.
I want that. I want that on like a button. You know how there's that one meme? It's like suck.
It's like instead of the nut button, it's just Bean.
Bean. You know how in Tron, when they're first like talking to the guy who's like on the recognizer ship,
Oh
and he
yeah.
goes up to everybody and he says, "Games." That's kind of what I imagine.
Yeah.
Bean. Bean.
I decided we're changing Terra Alpha to only say that
Bean.
in our speakers the entire time.
Bean. 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 Bean.
It needs to be more. It needs to be more 8-bit, like.
Bean. Bean. Boom. 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 Boom.
What is it saying? What is it saying?
It's like Bean. Bean. All the people. Bean. My life.
I'm changing our
life is
flag to just
bean.
beans.
Just beans.
Just baked bean flag.
It's just it's a flagpole with a can of baked beans next to it.
Me and the boys up at 3 a.m. looking for
Beans. Beans. Beans.
We're supposed to be starting.
What an
Spilled all over my lap.
Bean. Bean.
Sorry, you didn't just beaned all over your laptop.
Oh no!
I knew that was coming.
I
I'm
knew it
sitting here
was
muted.
too.
I'm like, I know this is coming. I know some sort
gonna
of
happen.
comment's coming.
I've seen the trajectory. I know its course.
I was there when they
Oh,
said
no.
it. When they wrote the D magic.
The bean magic.
Beans.
Okay.
All right, let's get started.
I hope that was recorded.
Oh yeah, it was streamed.
Yes.
I'm gonna leave that in the session.
Oh no.
Oh, okay.
Recap.
So, okay, let's go. Let's do it. Let's do it. First, we'll recap. Who would like to recap?
I'll throw my name in.
All right, Sean.
Recap.
Oh. 1 second. Oh. Okay. Conrad, I can hear you laughing. It's making me laugh. Anyway, what I recall, the most important bits. Just kidding. I'm actually trying to remember because all I really remember is our shopping spree.
Well, the big bean was we were supposed to head to Earth.
Well, oh, right. Okay, we got from the Discworld. We got a. Chiron gave us a contact to talk to. We asked for the location of contact. He just said we would know when we'd see him. We headed in the tank out to the entrance of the Discworld where we had landed, where the Fellhammer also had landed their ships, and I believe Clay and Abraxas also bought some items. Clay bought some items for the whole entire group. Jetpacks to be more specific. So you guys all have jetpacks now. Congrats. They're not jump packs, they're actually jetpacks, so
They allow flight.
they allow flight. The team flies now. Then Abraxas and I bought some light cycles. Abraxas set up a contact with the contact. We went to the contact's black market, if you will. The black market.
The market. Yeah.
Quotation marks.
Station's name.
Then we did some shopping. Clay got a 5-finger discount. I mean, 3 Talon discount. Pretty awesome. The
Wow,
contact saw it happen.
Watched the entire time.
Yeah, contact saw it happen. Offered to buy my bird. Missed out on an opportunity, but not gonna worry about it.
So I'll tell you exactly what he was gonna do. He wasn't gonna give you money per se. He was gonna give you something worth that amount of money.
Like an ancient ship.
What is said chip?
Just in
Like,
general,
no.
like this thing
Like,
that he keeps in the back that nobody knows about.
For example, an Infinite Empire Alpha class vessel.
It's gun in mouth.
But you liked your bird more, so that's understandable. You are
Looking at my bird,
a
just like trying to burn its face off with my gaze, just like
I want you to become that ship.
We made a deal with the contact. He was interested in our body we recovered from Alan, his uncle, on our last excursion we had with a bounty. Don't exactly know how he knew about that, but so we made a deal. We happened to strike up a 70% off coupon with the contact, and Abraxas and I bought Mark 6 grade 2 armor.
Not before we calculated that they had a 70% discount, but we kind of miscalculated that, and I almost spent all the whole party's
That's right.
gain in an instant.
yeah, the whole budget.
Worth it. I would have helped. I would have given to the cause. I would have given my soul.
Haven't you already given that though?
Pretty much. Then we went and grabbed our delivery of our wonderful goods, but we met an interesting character on the way. I can't remember the exact description of the character. I don't know if Conrad does. He was wearing Triton armor or Trillion armor. He looked at us, looked at our stuff. You specifically asked me to roll perception.
Yeah. Well, it's just I want to make sure that you could see versus like possibly knowing who exactly it was. The armor
have no clue.
coloration matched that of something that you kind of saw on the contact earlier, which was the thing he like let you shoot him.
Right, that's right. That's right. It was his armor that he had. That's right.
It was something kind
But
of
it was-
similar, yeah.
It was the guy who gave the armor to the contact. I just don't remember his name. He had a very specific name.
Scryon.
Scryon. More like Scroton. Crickets. Come on,
Anyway.
guys.
Question. Am I still on the ship?
I'd assume you've
Did
gotten
you-
off for this.
Yeah, I was gonna say, did you want to shop with your 70% discount?
No, because what I want to get, I can't get.
How much money do you? What?
I'm a broke person. I'm
Wait, how much money do you have, and what do you want?
Mark V quantum core. Currently have 1,830,000 goo.
How much is it?
With the discount, it's 8,300,000 something goo.
Yep.
I want this just so I can be a flying
With
sniper.
the discount.
I'm sorry. I thought my ambitions were great, but apparently,
Yours
She
are
wants to be
greater.
able to shoot a gun.
I
the
am going
Shenzhen is
to.
greater.
I'm gonna pull something out of the system we have not yet released, in terms of an update, and I'm going to say that there are, token batteries.
Oh,
yeah.
how much? Because if I remember, this is what you told me about.
Also, how much I want?
1 second. Let me pull up the.
No,
the sheet.
faster, man.
I'm sorry.
One.
Come on.
Spend 1 second.
I
Oh, come
got it
on.
up, man. I got it up.
Batteries, man. That's what we deal in. Batteries. Some of us have
Shield
stuff that we need to power up, and it's a lot
Yes.
of power.
Yes. For instance, you can have a flying Shenzhen sniper now.
If I like that.
So, I'm gonna say there's a Mark 1 and Mark 2 token battery able to be purchased, but there's only one of each.
Okay.
Mark II, mine.
I was gonna say I don't know if I can afford Mark II.
They're both decently cheap. I'm gonna say that the token battery, the Mark 1 token battery, I'm gonna say is around, I'm gonna say like 800,000, and the token battery Mark 2 is going to be around 1.5 million.
You got both of them, because I only have 300,000 goo.
I'll buy the Mark II.
Ah. No!
Excuse me.
Say that one in Mark II.
I will say, the token battery Mark 1 is damaged upon repair upon use, unless you repair it with an Omni tool, and none of you have that. And none of you have a Nemetekit in your group that can repair that, so.
All of a sudden,
I
I,
will take the
identify
Mark
as a
II.
Nemetekit.
I,
See, the issue
You
is
said
Snoop
Mark
Ticket's a
2
robotic.
is how much?
1.5 mil.
Well, I'm back to what my original amount was. I'm taking it.
Oh, Cole. The previous
I
discussion.
have
I
the
go to that.
stats on it, please.
Cole, I go to that room.
Which room?
Core.
What?
The core. My flux core.
Wait, what? Hold on, now I'm
Oh,
confused.
I actually remember this.
I go to the back room where I work. I have someone work on my flux core and improve it. Remember?
Oh, yes. So, okay. Let me.
Let's see
I didn't-
if she would wish to.
Oh yeah, I also have a core that I could see if it could get repaired before I did that. Oh well.
Can Clay follow if he wishes?
I mean, I can follow to a point.
Actually,
We'll see
hold
what
on, I'm going to
happens.
change the
Follow.
pricing on those token batteries. I'm going to say the token
Okay.
battery Mark 1 is 500,000, the token battery Mark 2 is 1 million.
Okay.
Since the
Sweet,
first
I got
one is
500.
literally, like, it destroys itself.
Upon use.
Okay. So
And the
I
Mark II is
got-
rechargeable, or
Yes, it recharges upon arrest, which is 4 hours-ish. So we're going to kind of add that into the system, at least for now, at least in use of that.
Okay. I was
So 4 hours of
thinking
uninterrupted arrest.
when you have the chance, can I have stats on that so I can put it in?
It
No, you have to guess.
It grants any amount of needed power to one action and recharges after arrest. That's all it does.
Boy looks at Ion Saber. Wait,
Mhm.
do I have enough power? Let me look at this.
No, you don't.
Even with my Mark III?
Yeah, you need a Mark 5 core.
Yeah, I was gonna say, is there someone who I could see if they could look at the broken core that I have, to see if they could fix it?
um,
Sorry, I know I wasn't there
no, you're
yet
good.
last
No, you're
session.
good. You're good. Um,
You were there in spirit.
yeah, there's some folks here that would be willing to look at it. Doesn't mean that they aren't shady and might try to take it.
I'll go with you
Okay.
Gotcha.
instead of going with them. I'll make sure no one steals your core.
Thank you.
Oh,
Yeah, you guys able to find a kind of like a workshop of some kind that somebody's using on another floor, and they're willing to take a look at it. Abraxas does head into the back of the station and can take a look at a couple Matrix engineers to try and improve his own core as well. And I assume Odysseus goes with him.
Yep. I gave her credentials.
Yep.
If she wants
I'm
to.
going with her.
Okay, cool. Gotcha. Okay. Yep. You also head into the back, but we'll go with the two of them first. Pete, are you doing anything?
question. I guess I'll ask around, see if anyone knows about singularity crystals.
Like liquid singularity crystals?
Yeah, I have Orias's crystal. Didn't you say that was a singularity one?
What do you have? Sorry, say it again.
Orias's crystal? You know, when we fought Orias, I ripped the crystal out of his chest.
Oh, right. I forgot about that. Yes. You kind of fling that around a couple times and move it, and kind of walk around to see who you can find.
I didn't take it out of the ship. I'm just
Oh,
have
you're just
a
asking.
picture of
Okay.
it. Yeah.
That's a very wise decision.
Yes.
The contact himself says he might know somebody.
All right. So ask him. All right. You willing to? Where might I find this person? Or
Well, he's on the station. Just depends if you want to go talk to him or not.
what's the problem with him? Exceptionally
Well,
violent, or
No, the main issue is that he's a Matrix engineer.
I'm going to take a guess and say the Matrix. He will report to the Matrix about the crystal.
Most likely. That's what I expect.
Do it.
Out of character, what the heck? What are the Matrix's thoughts on singularity crystals?
They want them,
Well, it's Orias's too.
and it's alright.
they want?
They want it really bad.
Wait, what about Orias's core? Sorry?
I was
Example.
asking around the station about it. Like, what is it kind of deal? And apparently a Matrix engineer knows about it.
Oh.
So would my character have any knowledge on this, or
On the
whether or
core
not
itself?
whether or not Matrix want it.
You'd kind of assume, because Matrix are very handsy. They kind of want any special of really they really want any kind of technology that's very special. It's just kind of their thing.
Also,
You
out
know
of
that.
character, Orias's core.
Right. Yeah.
And
The question is-
you do know that Orias had some interesting history with the Matrix in the past.
Yeah. Now the question is whether or not they'll pay money for it, or just shoot us out of the
There's
sky.
using the bean there, Alan.
The traitor. Will I get money for this?
Beans.
I'll just straight up ask.
1 billion credits.
I thought you were going to say 1 billion beans.
I was waiting for that too.
Me as well. So you're gonna ask
Alright.
the contact if they'd trade for money, or you're gonna ask them if they trade for money?
I'm not. Hmm. I'll just be like, I guess because the contact already knows and his old on Fellhammer stuff.
Okay.
It's a good question. I'll just straight up ask him, do you think the Matrix would be willing to trade some stuff for this singularity crystal?
Depends on the Matrix, really. Some of them will shoot you in the face and take it from you. Not all of them,
And
but I'd say around about 20%.
20%. Sounds fun.
Especially those liquidators.
Liquidators?
Oh.
What are those?
Those are. What do you think they do? Why do you think they're called liquidators?
Hmm.
They liquidate.
I can't figure it out. Do they use acid or fire?
A mixture of lethal compounds.
So acid.
Great
Alright.
question. This isn't the contact. Isn't Mercury, right? This is different contact.
This is the contact. That's all he goes by. He won't tell people his real
Okay.
name.
Peter.
Okay,
If he
I
even
was
has
just like
one.
I'm like I don't think this is Mercury, but I want to make sure.
He's also
Peter.
just a really basic human, by the way. There's like nothing special about this guy besides the fact that he's really frickin' rich and he has good contacts.
Yeah,
Okay.
one of his contacts likes them.
A lot.
And then,
I'd say two of them.
Yeah, well, I say a lot of his contacts like him a lot.
yeah,
Peter,
yeah.
did you get my direct message?
I didn't notice it. My bad.
Anyway, continue. Sorry.
Don't you also like have your own kind of people that can check that stuff there, Marquin? I don't really see your kind around here very much.
True.
The Marquin traders don't really delve into black markets very much.
Wasn't my idea to come here, but gotta keep the bounty hunters happy.
Ah, that's true. I hadn't really thought about the fact that you're with some very unruly folks.
Yep, they can kill things with ease, and it makes my life easier.
So the whole situation with your uncle, information gets around, my friend. Black markets and all that.
Yeah,
Not to mention it all
figured as
kind of
much.
went down inside of a pub. Either way. Did they help
the
a lot
heck
with
you
that?
find. I mean, they did most of the work. I spent most of it frozen.
All right, I did not realize. I did not have that information, but I will note that. I might actually have somebody else you can speak to about that core. He may also want it, but he'll probably be a little more gentle than the Matrix.
Bit more willing to trade and barter.
Well, the issue is, as soon as you tell the Matrix, if you don't accept their payment, they'll probably kill you. So there's like the option of you get a little bit of money or you get dead. So, yeah. I don't
The
know.
entire point of grabbing the crystal was for money.
Well, then if you really want to do this and you're really happy with keeping those bounty hunters happy and getting a lot of money, and maybe wetting your shorts a little bit while you're at it, I can give you a station to go to and a very high-ranking individual black market member.
Oh,
I don't like
think
him
I'll talk.
myself.
I think I'll talk to your non matrix
money.
engineer or whatever.
All right. Well.
Steam gentleman like you doesn't like this person, then might be best not to deal with him too much.
Yeah.
I'm go-
Yeah, I mean, it's probably the best idea. Good luck, either way. And he then hands you a small card, a small digital card with a holographic sign and stuff on it. And it gives you station coordinates and the logo of a small bird on the side of it.
All right. So the Swift, you're sending us to. So you're sending us to the Swift then?
Yeah.
Yep.
Awesome.
It's either that or another evil. So I honestly would rather trust the guy who's let me live more than the Matrix, who have been kind of just watching me the whole time.
The Matrix do like to have knowledge. Or
They like a
hoard
lot more than
knowledge
knowledge,
and-
my friend.
Oh, yes, I'll head to the Swift then.
Well, it's a specific station, another station completely, deeper into the Trade Federation that you're going to have to go into.
All right. Works for me.
What was the name of the station again? I forget. That I blew up. Far side.
Yeah.
Yep.
Good times.
So, actually, if you do search up that name, you do get Farside Station.
Far
You're
side
sending us to
2.0.
that station, or
Yeah, that's the coordinates that station is listed at.
Old
sounds fun.
memories.
He's bluffing. I'm sure he's bluffing. Radiation leak. Massive radiation leak.
As a
Start rolling
reference,
radiation damage.
a little bit of backstory on that station. Sean's character previously nuked Farside Station just into smithereens. And
I borrowed nukes from
Mhm.
Conrad's character at the time because Conrad knew my character was a loose cannon and he just trusted me to do what loose cannons do and didn't disappoint.
Loose cannon.
Also, another player called my bluff and almost died.
Wasn't a bluff.
Yeah, nope. He won't do it. Boom. And Q's
won't do it.
character
Everyone
hardly
start
just
rolling,
barely survived.
My favorite part about
yeah,
that was
my ship.
oh yeah, my favorite
Right
part was
beside
it
us.
was right by my ship, and I was trying to get out of that station. I ended up.
He
forcing
broke off the
myself out
locks,
of
yeah.
The station, and fleeing just in time.
My favorite part was J-Cap's look on his face when he's like, roll radiation damage. Oh.
Roll concussive damage.
Anyway.
Swift's attempt to.
Oh, yeah.
Chiron. Chiron's response. That's.
I'll make a deal with you. What do you want?
Yeah, Switch is like, wait. Boom.
And then at the end, it's like Chiron's like, "No, I'm feeling quite generous today. Let me help you."
Shut up.
It's a real tragedy. The station blew up. Here, I'm a helping hand.
Oh my gosh.
Yep. But yeah. Hold on. We'll quickly go with Clay and Kiara as you guys go to that another engineer.
That permanent mark, I'd like to remove it.
Okay, you do remove it.
Oh.
You
Yeah,
feel
you
a
were permanently
strange,
marked.
Cool
Yeah.
sensation over your forehead.
Kind of
I-
rub it a little bit real quick, like, okay.
Some dust comes off of it.
I kind of just like look around and just like, so weather.
Last I checked, it's not dusting. I don't believe that's a weather. But yes, it is a nice day.
Inside of the space station. So that weather, we're in a space. The weather.
The weather, raining. It's raining somewhere.
Yep, just like it's 5 o'clock somewhere. I say as you're taking
It's
it in.
high noon. So,
I'm not.
um,
I'm just gonna kind of follow behind Kiara in more of a security.
security detail.
Mhm.
Gotcha.
I will take off the Mark 6 armor. Is there somewhere to stash it?
Prison pocket.
I don't know.
Actually, how much bigger is the armor compared to Kiara? Like her character.
No.
Your armor? Your new armor?
Mm-hmm.
Like the Mark 6?
Yes.
Not all that much bigger. It's not any more thick. It's just more advanced.
Okay. I tell Kiara, give me the core thing. Give me it.
Why?
You're gonna get my armor. I'm gonna be the person who's doing this. You're gonna be pretending to be my security.
Okay. Fair enough.
I get out of my armor and tell her to get in.
I
Alright,
get
you
in
kind
the armor and
and then step out, and she steps
I'm
into
leaving.
it.
I'm leaving my nanosuit armor on myself.
Yeah, it doesn't come off.
I figured.
I'll give him the core. Be like, I just want it repaired. That's all. I'm hoping it'll help me use my sniper.
I'll just proceed. I'm sure there's a hall or something. It's pretty self-explanatory.
Yeah, you guys get to that level, and so I forget exactly what you were trying to do with this engineer. I know it was repair. Oh, the core that you found, right?
Yep, it was the core
Precursor
that I
core.
got from the robot dude that we faced. That
Yes, the
Killed-
preserver.
yes, that one.
So
Oh.
you step down into this next level.
Oh, sorry. I'm gonna send you a quick message. Just sorry. Go ahead.
Alright. I'm just gonna. Might as well bring this over here.
I'm glad that you named it the Preserver because I had it named under Robot God Person because I couldn't remember what it was called.
That's pretty funny. So,
I sent you the message.
gotcha. Well, I'm gonna
Continue.
not disturb myself. Okay. The armor also locks itself around you, Kiara, and then your head is then locked into the helmet, and you can't like unhitch it or undetach it. You kind of assume it's a
Okay.
security measure, but you're not totally
Okay.
sure. So, all right, you guys make your way down, and you see what looks to be kind of within a large room, a workshop. And there is indeed a Matrix standing in here. And he's working on a tool of some kind off in the corner. And he looks up as you guys walk in.
Before we walk in, I message Abraxas for credentials.
I say I cannot grant that. That is matrix locked.
I look at Kira. I'll do the talking.
Works for me.
Are you going to?
What?
Wait, where are you guys? Where are you going? What are you trying to do?
We're trying to repair the core that I got from the Preserver so I can use my sniper possibly.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, I'll approach the engineer.
All right. He kind of turns over and looks at you guys. He kind of looks like a strange mix between what looks to be a fell hammer and a matrix. He's got some extra mechanical arms that he's got attached to himself, but it looks to have been like scrapped from some fell hammer armor. So it's like something
Like
that
a
he's
surgery?
enhanced his own suit with.
I'll extend my matrix arm out. And a
He looks
handshake.
He gives you a sign.
Cole. I sent you a message.
I
we
mimic the
last time.
sign back.
He kind of like looks up to you.
I'm not part of the Matrix. I know Matrix. I'm
I
rolling
know.
with Abraxas.
You've got no net signal. You can't be Matrix.
I figured. I'm just trying to be polite.
Well, I suppose it's appreciated. What can I help you all with? He looks up. He looks up and down at the armored Kiara, and kind of tilts his head, and then looks back at you.
Security detail.
Right.
Can't be too careful.
I suppose.
I'll pull the core out. Found a core. Just need to be repaired.
He holds out his hand for you.
I'm gonna hold on to it. Just say how much.
I can't tell you without looking at it.
It's right here.
Then set it down.
Okay. Is there a table?
Yeah, there's a big table in the middle, and there's some tables on the exteriors, and you see some like
I'll
different tools
set
and
it on
things that are
the
all over.
table and slide it over to him.
All right. He grabs it and looks at it for a moment and kind of brings it up to himself. You can see his helmet doesn't fully like extend over him, but he has a piece that goes and like kind of extends up, and there's a small device that goes over his eye, and you can see it actually kind of like attaches into a piece around his eye, and then it changes and shifts as he's like looking at this device, and he looks into and looks further into the core. Wow. Just a core, huh? Just a core. What kind of core is this? Never seen anything like it.
Do I look like the man who knows what that is? I'll
Does
take a sip
bodyguard
out of
know
my
what it is?
flask. I gesture my head and say, "Go on, tell him."
To me,
Yes. As I take another sip out of my flask.
came from a robot called the Preserver.
Preserver, huh?
Yes. It's a very hefty fight. Somehow I made it out alive.
Sorry.
He kind of goes, looks over at looks over at Clay, and then back at Kiara. I like the voice changer.
Intimidation. I mean, helps.
So, you got this tool, this core, from Preserver,
Yes,
and you want me to fix it for you.
if you're able to.
I actually can't say if I can or not. It's pretty advanced for how old it is. Some information rolling around here and there that our allies in the Forgeborn have been interacting with some ancient precursor tech, including preservers and overseers. And I assume that this is in some way related to that.
I explain Chiron coming to where we found out the Discworld, and I show him the Overseer when I take my hand out.
Whoop. Overseer flips around. What can I help you with?
Explain this core to this engineer if you can.
He spins around in your head, or in your head, on your hand, and looks at him. The Matrix looks very interested, and you can see that device go and like retract back into his armor. And then the Overseer kind of gives him a basic description of, this is what the core does, this is how it kind of operates, this is why they're used. And he goes, huh. You're very willing to give that kind of information. I'm happy to give this information out. It is somewhat outdated technology now, but
I like to think that the little orb goes.
it kind of, yeah, it's kind of, gives a little movement to, signify a shrug, little animated arms. He goes, all right. You see one of his arms goes and like grabs onto it with his mechanical devices. Kind of looks at it up and down. He goes, I don't have the materials here for that.
What would you need?
I'm actually not sure. This tech's so old, I can hardly tell.
I look at the Overseer. Do you know what we would need to repair this?
He kind of flips back to you. I'm aware.
And
I know how to repair it.
how is that done?
It is done by, and he kind of gives pretty detailed explanation as to how to do so. Also giving you lists of materials and alloys and other materials that you've never heard of before. And Kiara, you are as equally as shocked by what it's naming off that you do not know what these materials are.
Okay.
I just kind of hold the thing and I go, well, you heard him.
Matrix nods. I recognize a few of those things, but not all of them. That's because most of them require a preserver foundry.
I just put my other hand up to my... Okay. Where is the preserver... Excuse me, too much whiskey. Where is a preserver foundry? I asked the overseer.
You see a set of coordinates.
I take the
This is
coordinates
not
and put them in my
specifically a
suit.
preserver foundry, but it is indeed a foundry.
I put it in my suit coordinates for like a log for later.
Mm-hmm.
And then I say, I guess we'll take the core and leave.
All right. Good luck on your trip.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
And your name is?
Not important. And he turns around, goes back to his station, and starts working on something again.
Nice name, dude. Nice name.
He just looks back at
I
you.
don't actually say that. I was gonna say I didn't actually say that, but okay.
I don't know if you're aware of this, Kiara, but I put a voice mod on your suit. So whenever you talk, you're like,
I did not know that. Good to know.
anyway. Whatever that salute thing he did to me earlier, I'll do the back and leave.
He does not do it back to you.
I got a salute for you. No, I'm just kidding.
I got us. All right. Just as
Anyway.
you're walking out, Odessia and Abraxas both walk in.
I'll do the salute to Abraxas as I pass by.
I just tell him, you're not Matrix yet.
I say yet.
I keep walking.
What?
You step inside.
I do the salute.
The Matrix salutes you back. He nods.
As
Eighth
I'm going, I'll be like,
Matrix. He's an
dicks.
8th Matrix, he says.
Work in progress.
What is the
out of
Shenzhen
character.
doing?
I don't like this.
What is the Shenzhen doing?
Yeah. She's the informant.
I know.
I don't
News
know.
travels fast.
I don't know which. Chiron wants her alive for now, and so does Azazel. That's why I haven't put a bullet in her head yet.
Yikes.
You work
has been very
with
useful.
Chiron? I'm very curious how that works.
I met him on the Discworld.
Yes.
Merely that. I was the one that informed him of the Discworld's existence, and that's
Why
how
inform him instead of Akron?
they're both equally informed.
But you informed him first.
You know how Akron is. If you wanted to take a peek, you could take a peek at any time.
I do know how Akron is. That's why I'm saying, why didn't you inform... Why didn't you inform him first?
I saw no need. I know how he works.
Your methods are strange, Tiandong.
I'm not, and I flash the sigil. I'm not only Tiandong.
Ah, yes,
I put it
Deep
back.
Institute, whatever.
You're different. Felhammer Matrix is a bit odd. What happened?
I used their parts. Made my armor more efficient.
Who are you with?
I'm with no one. I'm simply working for the Matrix.
Are you under Chiron or Cyrus? Whatever his
Neither.
name is now. Interesting.
I work for Akron, as you should.
I also work for Akron.
Whatever. What do you need?
This is outdated. This was before your.
Hold on, work call. 1 second. We are back after that. Sorry, folks. All right. So, where were we?
Core.
Yes. So you'd like upgrades then?
I would like it.
No downgrades, please. I'm sorry.
All right. What kind of upgrades do you want on it?
I would like to restore some. I would like to restore more capacity you can hold for energy, and if I'm able to unlock some of the abilities again. This is quite old, and I wasn't able to refit it over the time. I was frozen after all.
Why not get a new one?
Do you have a new one?
No, but I'm just asking.
I haven't been able. I'm not exactly with the institution at the moment. I'm tasked to monitor the Shenzhen.
I see. Well, either way, I can do that for you.
And as for your question of loyalty, I am loyal to Akron, though Zezo is my more direct leader. If that is what you were wondering earlier. I fought with him a few times.
All right, I won't judge it.
I take out my core, I guess, or go to the machine where cores are embedded.
All right. He kind of looks it over at Odessia as he's working on this. His arms are, mechanically all, doing things and working on the core itself. Who are you? Matrix.
Yes, I'm with him.
Well, I'm aware of that.
Yes, of course.
Who are you?
Who am I? I'm a bounty hunter. And a bit more. I give him a wink. If you care about that.
He's completely straight-faced at that reaction. As you're at your... He just goes... Interesting.
She's with the Emperor. I don't say anything.
As you're
Nice.
looking in the
I
cores,
look
you
at
just
him
like
practice
roll your
and I
eyes
giggle.
like super big, just like
I kind of just laugh.
He looks into the core a little bit deeper and starts working on something inside of it. He goes, well, there's a few connections
Why do
that
you
are loose.
ask? Might I ask?
Why shouldn't I ask? You're a non-institution working with a deep institution.
I have my reason.
And I assume he looks over at you. Much more.
You got it.
I don't want to be here.
I don't think we are there. I think we're okay. Let's go find me a deck of cards. How about that? How about we go buy me a deck of cards?
Actually, I'm gonna take you over to where your jetpack is.
Ooh. Okay.
But yeah, sorry. Well,
No, you're
they're
good.
doing a thing.
He goes, and then locks it back up and hands you the main core.
Okay.
You have some restored functionality. You can hold a little bit more flux as well. Your suit can phase for, I'm going to say, a solid 12 seconds. So 2 whole turns.
Thank you. Mark 2 still or Mark 3?
It'll still be considered Mark II.
Okay, car bonus. It was 8. What is it now?
Still Mark II. No bonus extras.
Okay. Longer phase for 2 rounds.
Can I ask him a question?
You can ask.
Oh, well. Do you do repairs on cameras?
Could you move your mic
Because
a
I
little
have
bit
a
closer?
camera installed. Oh, I have a camera augmentation. Are you able to repair, at least expand the storage capacity of it?
Where is it located?
It's right here.
And you
I
want...
gesture toward my temple.
What do you need it for? I don't usually work on
Blackmail, recordings.
non-institution matrix.
Blackmail recordings, anything interesting I find that I might find useful later on. Sometimes I find things that are nice. to
I
sell.
suppose. He kind of gestures for you to come over.
I do so.
All right, he steps over to you. He kind of like grabs like the side of your head and tilts you this way. Not so gentle. Just kind of, and then his other arm kind of comes around and starts like working on that tool. He opens up the implant on that side of your head, and your kind of whole side of your face lifts off a bit. You know, all those mechanical under bits are visible. And he starts working on the interior of that. And then locks it back into place, and he says, well, you're able to store significantly more now. I cleaned up access space, as well as granted a little bit more as well.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
You're very welcome. It also will allow you and any other matrix to access your visual feed.
If I grant it, though, is there a way for me to have limit access? I just don't want any
Yes,
popping
it will ask for access.
Okay, perfect.
Roll perception.
I am so going to. I hope I roll a good roll. I'm gonna roll on the floor. 9.
Yeah. No, he's yeah. This is legitimate.
Okay. Okay. Well, thank you. I appreciate the assistance.
You're welcome. Is there anything else?
No, I don't think that. I think that'll be all for me.
Perfect. It'll be free or on the house, since your boyfriend is deep institution.
Ooh.
I guess there are some perks.
He just shakes his head. He also kind of
I
looks
do like a
at
private
Abraxas and just like...
I do a private comment to him. She can be clueless. Forgive me.
I can
Maybe it's
tell.
all part of a disguise.
But either way, have a good time.
I now owe you. Yep. Thank you. And I now owe you a favor when you require me,
No favors.
or if you need to talk to Azazel.
I will not.
Never know. And I end the comm.
All right.
Can I check the firewalls on my camera?
Go ahead and roll
Okay.
technology
But I
or
have-
systems. Roll systems.
Okay. All systems. Because I don't trust him still. This is my this is my character.
I ask him. I ask him.
1 second.
A non-nat 21.
Non-nat
Oh no,
21.
it's a nat 21. Sorry. It's a 20. I rolled 20.
You detect something within your system, not on your firewall, but within your system, states God's Eye Protocol.
I messaged
I-
Braxis.
As she's figuring this out, I ask him. I assume you completed the process.
I did not convert her or anything like that. I simply allowed God's Eye.
Acceptable.
What is a God's Eye?
So you speak to
Not
Abraxas.
ugly.
Can I do a knowledge?
Yeah, you can roll knowledge.
Can I search it? I'm gonna search it.
Search up what? Where?
God's Eye.
Where are you searching it?
I have access all to the Matrix database.
Crap.
Don't I? Because I'm a Matrix, right?
Well, it's not
Okay,
because you're
I'm going to look
Matrix,
it
but
up.
because Abraxas gave
Well,
you
'cause I
access.
have access to it, yes.
Go ahead, roll knowledge.
I have
I guess it wouldn't be so
7.
much knowledge.
No,
It would be
It
not
was 8.
investigation. It would be
No, wait.
speaking
Perception?
indeed. No.
Examine?
Yes. Sorry. Yes. Yes.
Examine?
Examine.
Okay.
I'm thinking in
I'll
D&D
reroll.
terms for some reason.
6.
What?
I got a 6.
You go to search up the protocols. You do see something listed as God's Eye, but then it redacts your access to that file under command or deep institution.
I grumble about it and decide to file that away.
Okay. You don't ask Abraxas about it or anything.
I'll ask him later.
All right.
Actually, no,
Goodbye.
I'll message him in a comms thing.
He kind of
I know
bows and
something
then
funny
does
on
the
my
salute.
camera.
I do like the ancient, like the really old version of it.
Mm-hmm. Then he turns around and starts working on his thing again. Whatever he was doing.
I will walk out.
All right.
You asked me about that thing.
Mhm.
I just respond with one word: insurance.
What kind of insurance? I don't like insurance.
Insurance.
For what?
For events that are unexpected.
Is it so Akron can have access?
It's insurance for your unexpected events.
I raise my hands and just end the call.
All right.
I shrug, and then I'll hit the clay, and slowly like act a bit weird, like start frolicking again. So, want to motorbikes?
I grab his hand and Kiara's hand, and I skip with them
I
to
grab
the bikes.
God, it's his hand and
Kiara
frolic.
is yanked around by you.
I
That's
looked
right.
like shocked that I'm like yanked and I'm like, oh.
I
what are
forgot. We gotta
doing?
we gotta switch armor. I forgot.
Yeah.
I watch this
Oh,
with my
but-
arms crossed.
What? Why? What are we? Okay.
It's insurance. All right, let's go.
Pretty accurate.
I grab I private message Alan. Alan, jetpack with like 1,000 emojis, like thumbs up and like faces.
Oh no.
All right.
In fact, is there a way to send holograms of fireworks? When he opens his message, I want it to like shoot 1,000 fireworks like a grand finale.
Everybody around you looks at you like, what the heck just happened?
I like how Cole did it like in insurance. All right, let's go.
Fine, let's go see the excitable one.
You guys all make your way back to the bikes, of which you can see both of them are sitting there nice and pristine. And not all that pretty.
I have a name. Silver. Is there a way to set a protocol when I whistle? It'll come to me.
Yeah, that's fine.
I named my space bike Space Bike.
Wow, you two are very original with this.
I said silver. Mine's cooler.
Hi ho,
I
Silva,
suppose.
away!
No, what I was
I don't
going
actually.
for.
I don't actually name it that, but yeah, I don't have a name
Spike.
for it.
Harvey 3.0.
Oh, you could plant the plasma laser on the bike.
Oh no, what have I done?
Oh no.
I have
Exhibit A.
Harvey fabricate. I want Harvey to fabricate like a sidecar where he just sits beside
Oh
it.
my
The bike,
God, yes.
the bike is significantly too small for him. I'm
Okay.
gonna say, in terms of size, it looks like a lot like a Star Wars speeder. It does have a little bit
Okay.
more containment, and it's a bit bigger, but it could not carry Harvey, especially as a sidecar. Like in space, it would work, but in gravity, it would just Harvey gone.
Just
Yeah,
Okay,
the,
I'm gonna-
steal.
I want to mod like another seat on it so it does say you can ride on.
Add a machine gun to it too.
That's
I'm
what
gonna
I
say
was
it
gonna
has
add.
enough,
Yeah.
It has enough room for 2 seat, one front, one back.
Okay, in the back, I call it the nausea seat. It's the back is a machine gun's pointing backwards.
Oh, gotcha. So you can like sit there and use them there.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
That's fair.
I want that plasma laser.
No. I think. it's
Anyway,
huge.
Alan, we'll be using our. I'm gonna put my jetpack on. Give everyone else their jetpack. We're gonna be using the space bikes. If you want to meet us over at our coordinates on Terra Alpha.
Alright.
Oh,
Guess I'll head
can these
over.
things even jump?
They're light cycles.
Space spikes.
I thought I bought a light
Yeah, I was about to
cycle.
say.
Ones that can jump. Well, there was ones
Yeah.
that they're bikes that can traverse on land, and there's bikes that are more built for space. Does not mean all bikes can jump, but I will roll for it.
DM just keeps losing.
Was it a nat 20?
It was a nat 1.
Oh.
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 Because I wanted it to jump for you guys. I'll let you choose one bike that can jump.
Mine.
Mine.
Oh boy.
gonna
Rock,
say
paper,
there's, like-
scissors, it. No,
There's
roll
like a
it.
drive that's just like sitting between both of
I'll
the ships.
buy it.
I was gonna
What
say
do you
just
have?
roll a d20
It's
and
no,
then
it
the
was like it
highest
was
roll
included
wins.
with the
And
purchase.
Conrad
It's just
can't use his cheating dice.
only one of
Okay,
them.
I'm just gonna have Harvey like immediately like install.
Wait.
Harvey
I,
starts walking over to it.
I mark Harvey and pull my pistol out and open a rift.
Harvey goes, and then all of its weapons just right onto you. There's like a whole bunch of lasers on you too. It's just like you hear the whole station just goes silent.
It's just humming.
Here.
Oh.
You're in the
I
background.
just duck behind the nearest place. I just fucking on. I take cover. I'm not a part of this.
Pull out the overseer. Activate Arizona.
Oh no.
It goes, and it all attaches around you. Harvey's like mining laser goes.
Alright, ship.
Listen. Let's be reasonable.
It hums at you.
Harvey, I have no
I-
qualms with you.
It takes a
I'm
couple
just,
steps.
like-
Guys, how about a game of
Towards you.
Go Fish to determine who wins this? How about a game of Go Fish?
I'm like, at this point,
I'm
I'm
on
like
her
just letting
side.
Harvey do his thing, and like, he's growing.
He's growing.
Harvey, look at me. We're
Kind of
friends.
ducks down to look at you.
We're friends.
The laser goes and shifts up a little bit closer to you.
Let me talk to Abraxas. Hey, Abraxas. Hey, you want to get your dog?
Rough.
Can I have an idea. I want to scan it. I want to scan this drive thing.
Mhm.
And like, get the blueprints off of it.
Go ahead and roll scan.
Are you gonna have Harvey fabricate it?
Maybe.
Not a bad idea.
Cole.
Mhm.
When you have a chance, I want to see if I can, like, try to remove
The
whatever
God's Eye
was
protocol?
added. Yeah, I want to try to.
Roll systems.
Okay. I'm doing that while I'm just
Gives-
standing there.
Has
with my arms crossed.
aneurysm.
She should also roll for that, because he'll know.
Calm down. Roll
Um,
systems.
I got an 18.
You scan it. You're able to get its blueprints correctly.
Okay. I will start fabricating and purchase any materials required for it.
That'll cost
I'll buy it.
1.2 million
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
in
As
material
good
cost.
faith. As good faith. I'll give you 100,000 credits.
You can see Harvey's all of his weapons go. They all lock back into place, except for the main weapon, which just slowly draws itself back and then slides under his body, just where it's supposed
I
to
just
be.
walk up to Harvey, I remove the mark, and I kind of give him a gentle pat. And I'm like, I'm your friend.
You know,
I,
ching,
I-
and he goes right in with your. He goes to your chest with his leg.
I message
Ow.
Clay, I'm
You
like,
take 3 points of concussive damage.
oh,
Does that even get through my armor?
Yeah,
I
it goes
have the-
bam.
Okay.
like-
I message you. I was about to calm like Chungus. Like, I didn't order him to do that.
It's okay. I'll kill him.
Harvey is adapting. He's evolving.
I got a 3, by the way.
A 3.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
All right.
Poopy.
You go to interact
I'll
with
try
the
again later.
God's Eye protocol. It's like interconnected, and you like looking at it further and further. You notice that it's connected to every single little node that is within you. Like all of your digital systems are connected into this one singular point. And you attempt to like pull on it, and it actually kind of hurts. Like hurts your mind to do it.
I grumble a bit. This is what I get for trying to get upgrades.
You do notice that it was upgraded. It was just this was added with
Yeah.
those upgrades.
Yeah, I just don't like the fact that I don't know what it is.
The God's Eye protocol pings at you for a moment.
I look at the
Dum,
ping.
dum. Do you interact with it?
Yes.
Uh-oh.
You kind of like if you were to mentally poke the ping, and suddenly everybody for you guys, all of you, notice that she just goes and just
I like look.
onto the ground.
I catch her?
You catch her into your arms, and Odysseia, you're suddenly
Braxis, your woman is
shot
broken.
into what looks to be like a digital space, a whole bunch of like what seems to be say digital lines and other designs are
Lines
kind
of
of flipping around you. Yeah, ones and zeros in code in this way and that way. They're all kind of flipping around. And then suddenly there's a being who appears in front of you, and you can see he goes, "You're new. Welcome.
Yeah. Oh, thank you. Who are you?
Name's Akron. You are Odysseia. You names your age, your last name, a little bit of your history, and goes, "You're very interesting. You're also not institution or ascendancy. Why do you have a god's eye?"
I might perhaps have heard of you from my boyfriend, who happens to know you. And
His
works
eyes
with
flash
you.
purple for a second. Oh yes, Abraxas.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
I'm sure there's some things you can. I assume you have access to my camera
Everything. Yeah,
and the data that's on it.
yeah, pretty much.
So you know.
As I said, welcome to the network. Looking at it a little deeper, it does look like, one of our engineers implanted that on you. That is hilarious. I think that is very funny.
Oh, I sent you a message.
All right, well,
Odysseus nervous.
well, have fun waking up. Okay, bye. And then he vanishes, and then suddenly there's a to your face, and Clay goes, "Wake up!"
Oh no.
I'm like.
I'm not talking. I'm
You
not
have Clay
talking
just
like
like
a-
leaning over you. His hat is just like touching your forehead.
I'm not talking like a little like
Wait, actually,
little like
wait.
sissy.
I'm
I'm
gonna do
talking like a
something.
man just.
Yeah, whap. Yeah,
How
no, just
close
like
how close is his face to me?
within like a foot.
Call a little of my, a little twinge of the primal sense
like-
kicks in a little bit. Like
You don't like that the feeling of that, but you kind of get the point. But you're just
how
like
conscious am I?
100% conscious, especially now.
I lean up and give him a peck.
I knew it.
I immediately remove and begin to wash my mouth out with whiskey.
You don't even swallow it. You just spit it all over the floor.
you see, like if you look at like Abraxas is just watching there in the background, like
You hear in the background someone going,
I'm just fake dry heaving.
you feel the
Fine,
contact
okay.
put his arm around you, Kiara, and go, wow! Didn't expect that.
Yeah, she's an interesting one.
Oh, I
I
can see
get
that.
up and
So
I look
hello.
at I look at Abraxas.
I look at the contact.
I told her like
Is this
it's
a normal thing?
endurance.
I look
I
at the
still
contact
don't
and be like,
like
"Can I
someone in
interest
my
you in a
head."
card game?"
No, you can't. Is this normal?
Sad.
Yes. I
Yes.
look at him and I say yes. Roll my eyes.
No,
And put my
not
head
the
on my
kissing
face.
part. No, I don't care about the kissing part. Does she pass out normally?
Yes.
No.
She's done it 3 times.
I turn around and say no.
I look at him and say 3 times.
I look at him
times.
and just
You
go.
might want to get that checked out. Can you guys
I
leave
know
my
this
station,
contact
please?
already.
I asked
blew a hole in
Harvey to install my drive, and then I get my light cycle if it installs.
Harvey's managed to construct all the parts into another secondary drive and installs them both into one into both.
Okay. I'm out. I'm heading to Terra Alpha.
You
Like, it's like I'm still out of picture.
Inside the station. Just where do I go?
Wait, I see you like heading like wait for me.
I rev
Hey.
it. Whatever the.
That's like a great sound effect. I'm not gonna lie, that was great.
Your hand was
the
moving
contact
so
goes,
fast. It's like
thank God. Alan, good luck with the
Yeah.
family. Let me know how it goes. Don't kill more.
Oh.
Don't kill your uncles anymore.
Oh, but it was so
As
much
long
fun.
as they don't try to kill me.
That's fair. Just don't kill family. It's not cool. All right, bye.
Okay. Have a good
Please
day.
leave.
Of
Please
course.
leave.
Up into the ship. It's going they're going to the Terra Alpha, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure I know about the crazy Zakon that controls Terra Alpha.
Everybody does.
I would say
Yeah,
I'm
I-
pretty sure
I
I know that
sent-
if I take a step out there, I'm dead.
Alan, I literally sent like a ping as far as my like
I know.
stuff
I
would
know-
let me.
I know you're going to Terra Alpha. I'm just not going into that space.
I will
just-
happily sit there, not in their space with you. There will be no quarrels, no complaints. I don't care if I sit play solitaire the entire time. I am okay with that.
Yeah. I'm just like, I grab the jetpack, hop into my ship, we take off, just sitting
Yeah. Yikes.
outside of Terra Alpha space, just like anywhere the Zakon controls, I'm not going near.
All right.
Pretty sure you're really close.
You guys
I'll
warp
sit
out.
there with him.
On the space bikes. Heck
Yeah. Is Odessia riding with you?
yes.
All right, so there's 3 people riding space bikes. Harvey has joined the escape. Valera is now on the ship as well,
Oh, wait.
as is Alan and.
I'll go in the escape.
I'm still riding my bike.
I'll go in the escape. Sorry.
Okay, you take the escape. You dock inside, and you all see outside the station as his space bike goes, zoom, and it shoots out into like a little beam and vanishes. Clay, you've never experienced anything like this before.
Uh-oh.
It's
Uh,
much
I-
like being in a water slide, going at light
Uh-oh.
speed.
What's a water slide?
Oh yeah.
You
Did I
okay.
roll to see if I actually saw this in my future vision thing?
No, I'm gonna say that you would equate it to like riding the rapids on a canoe or a small boat, and like it's very hard to hold on. And it's just throwing you this way and that way, and your whole vehicle itself seems to be fine and pretty stable, except for the fact that when you like change direction, it's just like
It's like riding a horse back home.
except significantly harder on your neck and back. So, roll strength save.
One sec.
It was at this point Clay became Jello.
We're gonna see if I become space jello.
God.
Uh,
Armored space yellow, mind you.
Very
Armor's
well.
intact. The jello inside's not.
let me see if I get my.
Can I
bonus.
take the armor?
If you can find
The
it.
armor becomes just the mason jar.
Some fine
Peel off
jello.
the string cheese that is Clay.
16.
All right, you're able to hold on pretty well. You're not too scared about it. You do equate it to riding a horse, which it's nothing like.
Seems like riding a horse, but it's not.
It is, but it's not. A really, really fast horse. And you make it there. And you're like... And suddenly you're back to normal again. And it feels like all of your insides just got yanked forward.
Oh, I hate that feeling.
But you're okay. Next
Head
to you
towards
arrives
coordinates.
out of a gate-like structure, and then clouds of smoke and lightning flies the escape.
I give him a.
You look into the bridge, and you can see several of the crew members just going like this towards you.
Just a little
I
message.
give
for
him
me.
a
You're
rally
gonna die,
like,
but we
with-
will pick you
with
up
my hat,
later.
and then I head towards the coordinates.
You see Earth in the distance, and you fly toward it. The
Do I get
escape
any of
does
my
not go anywhere.
Beaver vision.
Not yet.
Okay.
So, as you're flying toward it, you can see a vessel kind of near you from the planet. And you can see as it's flying towards you closer and closer, the exterior of it starts to open up and weaponry starts to extend from it and lock on to you. And you are hailed.
Answer immediately.
This is Terra Alpha Space. Please identify yourself and the reason for your entering.
I send them Acheron's air quotes hall pass.
Okay, Chiron.
Chiron.
Or sorry, Chiron. My bad.
I suppose that'll work. Please dock at the main station.
I give him a and head that way.
You can see the ship then passes you.
What are the colors on the ship?
The colors on the ship? I
Mhm.
believe they were black and red. Wasn't that kind of like your
Yeah.
color scheme? It's
Yeah.
very black, and there's just these two massive red strips right across the side of it.
Beautiful.
And it's very utilitarian, tons of guns. It doesn't really have any like specific design standard besides that it looks somewhat similar to
Tactical.
huh?
Tactical.
Yeah, but it looks somewhat similar to Fellhammer Forgeborn ship. Very, very minorly. Has those kind of design aesthetics. The escape is hailed.
I go up to Peter like, let me handle this.
You see
If
a
you-
ship
if
that's
you
about
let
2
me.
times the size of yours near you.
Like, will
I
you let me
go and
handle this,
hide
Captain?
in my room.
Of course.
I hide in my
Everything.
room.
All right, you hide into your room and you
Matrix.
lock the door.
Yep.
I know. Like, thank you.
Such is yours.
I open the hail.
Starship Escape, please designate your purpose here.
We are here under the authority of Chiron, and on my on end through the and indirectly with Azazel's authority. We are hunting someone named Daniel Traden on your planet.
We're not of a weird individual named Daniel Traden, but your access is granted. Please follow this ship in.
Alrighty. Well, I guess we're going in whether we wanted to or not, then.
Yep.
Vessel turns itself around. You guys are you follow it behind closely. Also has weapons on the back end of it too. There's thrusters and there's guns just kind of like pointing at you as you fly that direction. There's
Amusing.
massive thrusters in the back.
Don't forget the railguns.
Oh yeah, they're on the front though.
No, the floating ones.
Wait, what?
There's railguns everywhere.
Oh, that's true. And are they like tethered? They just kind of drift over and like
Yeah.
look at, oh yeah. They're just kind of pointing every which way, but most of them on the back are pointing at the escape.
I'm gonna watch a little bit of leftover of Tron or whatever.
Oh my
Well,
gosh.
everybody-
You make it
The-
to
and-
Earth in 5 minutes.
I'm very disappointed.
So you
Pause it again.
you make it to Earth and are brought into the main station where they suggest you leave the vessel.
Yeah, I'll go out on my space bike.
I go with him.
You leave on your space
Hello.
bike, and there are some soldiers all kind of standing around here, and it's very ornate. There's gold, there's white. It's very inviting here. Like in this station, it's strangely inviting.
Actually, I don't go on my bike. I just walk out with Harvey. riding on Harvey.
You ride on
I go
Harvey, you
with
walk
him.
out. You meet
Yeah.
Clay, who's also docked up, and Clay's like it's so pretty. Like you don't know why it's this pretty. Like those ships do not match this design aesthetic at all.
I give him like a. Man.
I comment like, right.
Welcome
being
to
well
Terra Alpha. Please enjoy your stay.
Seems a little
Permanently.
fancy.
I being well aware of the situation here. Like, right. Thank you.
So you see a tour guide kind of walk up to you. She's in a a military kind of militant uniform. She goes, "Hello, how can I help you?"
See.
Hold on,
Uh,
you'll see.
I guess I'll go greet her. I just I don't tell her the specifics, but I give her a little vague hunting someone.
She goes,
I-
okay, where can we help you with that?
I pull the overseer out and I ask, Can you ask her if she's okay? Because I don't think
I'm
she's
fine.
okay.
Thank you for asking.
I look at the overseer and I say, I feel bad.
Is every time you pull me out going to be on social matters? Because I do not know social cues.
I will teach you, and then I flip my hand back over.
Wow. How rude.
I am not designed.
I don't hide my fealty at all, just so they know who the Braxis is acting a little bit superior in this atmosphere.
Is Kiara still in her room?
Yes.
Oh boy. They
Yeah.
definitely would.
I'm sitting in the captain's seat of the escape, just like,
Are you not leaving the ship?
No.
don't. there's
You,
a difference between trading with the black market and trading with rabid, like,
Dogs.
yes.
So you receive from the ship's AI, we have borders.
Well, full lockdown.
I talk,
Designating
I
full
talked to,
full
like-
lockdown, like cut off
Oh,
life
no.
support to all areas that do not have Kiara and like
I
designated crew members.
I walk up to like the commanding officer.
Okay.
Like, do I know about the boaters? Even?
No,
Oh, I don't say
no,
anything.
nobody
then.
else except for him.
I
Also,
mean,
the only
send
person here that's
ping-
standing here is your tour guide.
I say, lead away, and I'll just follow.
I
Yeah,
just
man.
send a ping to Abraxas, like, we got borders.
I
they're
get
in the
off.
process of dying.
I was like, don't kill them. I walk up to the
Fine. Cancel the order about the keep life support on.
That's not. Yeah, that probably doesn't matter.
I
Alan,
walk
you're
up
hailed.
to
Alright,
I walk up to the
open
tour
hail.
guide.
Hold on, Alan, you're hailed.
Alright, I open house.
This is a mandatory ship search. Please unlock your vessel.
Oh no.
Alright. 1 second. Hey, Abraxas, are we allowing
Oh,
a
no.
ship search?
Could you pass me the phone? Like, can you add me into the comms?
Sure. I add Abraxas into the
Oh no. Oh no.
We recognize like the matrix, the matrix ascendancy acknowledges. However, this acknowledges the right for inspection. However, this is classified. There are classified cargo. Unless you would like to take it up with Azazel.
Then you will understand that this ship is not Matrix. It is, in fact, a Marquen vessel. And this
Then
is a
why?
mandatory search.
I understand. Let me get Azazel on the line.
Oh no. Oh, what have I done? Why?
You understand this is non-negotiable.
I'm getting it. I'm calling Azazel.
God. Oh no.
You receive a response instantly without you even like getting contact with Azazel. Just a stray message. Just go along with it.
Okay.
Humor them.
Uh-oh.
I have
these
a change.
idiots.
I understand. We will. Pardon me.
How dare?
Please.
I understand.
Please let him in.
As you wish. This is not
I
my
am
rodeo.
hiding.
I am
Is there somewhere in my room I can hide?
Just let me know first next time before entering the ship. We have had issues before.
I'm sorry, Captain. This is non-negotiable, and you are still in Terra Alpha space. We do not have to tell you anything.
I said that. But you see, that can cause some minor blips in negotiations.
Please unlock the
I
ship.
like
I already
the
did.
captain. Like, please.
Okay.
It'll be okay.
R.E.D.
He ends hail with all of you. Within a couple minutes, there's some individuals with like rifles and railguns on their backs, like searching around the ship's interior, scanning random things and looking around.
Is it just out of character? Is it the ones that I think it is?
Yeah, they're very advanced looking and different. They're
No.
slightly taller than the rest.
Is it the 12, the apostles?
No,
Okay,
they're
that's what I
just
was wondering.
your enhanced soldiers.
Okay.
I kind of
Uh-oh.
grumbled something like, if they do anything, Azazel won't.
Kiara
If
will
it is-
stealth.
Full stealth. Okay. Do I get
Oh,
my
no.
shadow with it or no?
No.
Okay.
I just whispered to Peter, like, if anything does go wrong, too wrong, yeah,
Sorry, had to count dice.
there's no need to worry. As long as Azazel knows, everything will be okay.
All right, then you just see me kicking back on the, like, captain in the captain's chair with a hot
hate my
chocolate,
life.
just chilling.
It's a
What'd you
10.
roll?
I hate my life.
So,
God.
the door slides open and
No.
you see a soldier go. Exit the room.
I look up from my solitaire game.
Wait,
okay.
who's he
I-
talking to?
Me.
Here. All right.
I follow his commands. No.
To the bridge.
To the bridge.
The bridge.
Okay. I do as he says.
He lets you go forward and walks behind you. He does not point the weapon at you. You enter the bridge and he states to both of you, exit the ship.
I do as he says.
This vessel will be on Terra Alpha lockdown until the rest of the crew wants to leave.
Alan pinging the rest of the crew. Leave, 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 leave.
Just hear tapping. Just all right. I turn off every
Yeah,
turn
100%.
on. No, I just straight up hit the power button, kind of do it. Just nodes turn off, like
Yeah, he says, that's fine.
monitors turn off.
We will
I'm
not
like, I'm
access
just-
any of your ship's data.
That's not what I'm worried about.
We
Actually.
won't access any of your ship data.
If I
Never.
were
Please
worried
exit the
about
ship.
that, I would do it. Sure thing.
I would say I'm already working my way out.
All right.
Just-
You
just
both
gonna
walk down the
grab-
platform and all the
just
soldiers
grab a
follow
chair.
you. And they go, Shenzhen, watch your back. Because it might
I'm
get
well
blown
aware.
off.
I'm well aware. Thank you.
Lock down the ship, and they start speaking to one another, and they all start working and walking around. There's a couple tethers they activate that like tether it to the main ship, and the tour guide goes, "Are you ready to follow us?"
Ah!
I'm already following her. Like, I'm just chit chatting about cows in Arizona as I'm walking with her.
That is very interesting. I would like to hear
I'm like-
more. That station right there is this, and she gives an explanation about all of this, and there's a building over here. She talks about all that. You guys are still in the space station, by the way. Also, we do not suggest you go to the planet. That is not for civilian use.
Oh, I thought we were on the planet.
No.
I'm kind of giving Abraxas a look of like I don't want to be here, and I know you know this.
Abraxas is a bit bored because he knows the whole charade.
Mm.
I'm pretty sure most people know of this whole charade, but
Yeah.
Clay's just having
Abraxas
a
knows
great
the whole
time.
charade.
Oh, yeah.
Kiara, you're getting weird glances from everywhere, except the tour guide, who just smiles at you like,
Oh
It's
my
wonderful to
lord.
meet
Which I
you.
hate more. I don't know which one I hate more, the tour guide or everyone else.
You said you walked up to the tour guide earlier, Abraxas. What'd you say?
You want to cut the crap?
I don't know what crap you're talking about. I'm sorry, sir.
I do like a scan in her like brain just to see like
She's fine.
indoctrination.
You're not sure. She's fine.
Okay. I give her like a chip, just like I don't know. I'm not gonna do that. It's not gonna work.
Are you trying to matrix my soldiers? Like, chill.
No, I gave her like a chip. Like I'll give you a couple. I'll give you a couple thousand. Just got the crap.
I do not want your money. Thank you, though. Please follow me. And she returns
Wow.
and starts walking.
Oh, they really nailed it in her head.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Of course you don't.
Just, I guess at this point we have
And then I
to
like
follow.
I go back to my matrix like previously. Please, I'm very interested. What are these? Please explain it.
I will.
Oh my
and she says,
word.
Thank
I'm
you very
happy to.
much.
which one would you like
yeah.
first?
All of them, please.
Which one first, please?
Oh, of course. That one. I want you to. I like do it in like a weird, like specific manner. This one and this one and this one specifically, please. I really need to process.
She does exactly as you ask, 100% perfectly.
I wonder how mad she's getting, but that's okay.
They
Thank
don't
you.
have emotions. What are you talking about?
She
I'm like-
clearly does. She's very energetic and enthusiastic.
She's crying behind those eyes, just so you know.
Yeah.
Good.
And I ask her like, very nice, like, very interesting. Do you have a family?
She goes, so this building here, and then continues talking about the next building.
I remember, like, that sounds like a great family. Also, a great building.
She goes,
Oh.
yes.
I look at her eyes and just see what the true emotions of her eyes are.
I
I
look
look-
at Rex.
Roll perception.
Hey, actually, can I try to talk to her?
Is she just like one single like little tiny
Uh-oh.
tear, just like one tear, just
Oh my goodness.
Not 21.
Oh,
Fear.
Oh.
100% fearing for her life.
Can I try to do
Only
charisma
Abraxas
roll?
knows that.
Well,
Oh,
can
yeah.
I
I,
at least pretend to walk up to her? Can I walk up to her and or walk beside her and try to like just be nice to her and ask
Yeah,
some a few
roll
other
charisma.
questions and just be charismatic? By
roll
the way, I've
charisma.
got flirtatious wouldn't count for this, right?
If you're not trying to flirt with her, then no.
Flirt.
Hey,
I'm not
you
flirting.
know, it's
I have
2021.
9 dice. 96s.
Hmm.
2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 2, 4, 6, 8, 9.
At this point, Alan's just enjoying the show. He's got nothing else left to do.
My ship's
Hang
just
on a minute.
stuck. I'm just gonna watch what happens.
Okay,
I
I've got
died, so I take out part of the hangar.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I had not nat 21.
She smiles at you.
Cole, I sent you a message.
We're never gonna get through this damn tour.
Nope.
I just go along and like finally understanding a little bit of it. Like the Kremlin, that's what I thought. Go along with the tour.
All right. So
I asked her what her favorite place is there. Can I
I
ask that?
really appreciate and enjoy the embassy, she says.
Ah.
I messaged her that say like she's fearing for her life.
So
Noted.
everybody roll perception.
Oh,
Oh, fun days.
Why?
I like
why
the
do I still
guard.
have this
I feel
being
bad
so
for
low?
her.
Said I was gonna improve this, and instead I go into my stealth and accuracy every time.
After Cole, after the tours, everything, I was like, thank you very much, and apologize for. No, I said thank you very much. You are an excellent tour guide, and I give her a handshake.
I thank her as well.
You may have to explain what you sent me.
Can I go there?
What do you mean?
I need so I can explain it.
I'm confused as to what you mean.
Hang on.
Can you just tell me?
Um.
I just
Okay.
I preferred just tell me.
Okay. Recognizing the predicament she's in, say when I after the whole tour, when I shake her hand, I give her like a. Would you like to join us?
Yeah,
Oh,
You hand her
I
like
would
a
approve of
card.
this.
Yeah, but like with that.
You
She's
slide
gonna
it into her hand,
die.
and you slide it into her hand, and she fiddles with it for like just 1 second while it's in her hand, and then she drops it when she lets go of your hand, and it just goes onto the floor.
Hmm.
All of you who got non-nat 20s or above, as you're all walking around to finish the tour, and just about as she's about to leave, you all notice that somewhere inside this station, there's kind of like a crime scene looking thing going on. In one of the shops, there is what looks to be a barricade occurring. There's a couple soldiers like walking around investigating something, and what looks to be a very bloody individual on the floor.
I'll walk over there.
Please
I'm gonna
don't.
n-
Please ignore that.
Hold on. Is there a way to sneak while the tour guide is talking to someone
stealth.
else? Oh boy, I rolled 22 d6s.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, sorry, 24.
How?
Sorry, I'm grabbing my dice.
Why is this a thing?
You put all
Cole.
of his points into it. What?
Ooh,
I sent you a message.
is her name anywhere on her suit?
If he figures that out, he's gonna be like, "Oh my god."
Is there a name? By the
No.
way, later.
On her suit?
Mhm.
Nope.
Sorry. Grabbing my die.
Do you ask her
Can
her
I?
name?
Yes, I ask. Hey, what's your name?
My name is Jane, she says, and she's just a human, by the way.
Okay. Thank you very much for the tour, Jane. This is
You're very welcome.
appreciated. Yeah.
Why do I feel like she's like Jane from The Good Place?
Well, that's a good start.
My name is Adele.
What do you
I
say?
just roll.
I say my name's Adele.
Adele?
Adele. It's a nickname.
Nice to meet you, Adele.
When she drops that thing, I just say, "It was nice knowing you."
She just smiles back at you.
Can I
What's her eyes look like
perception
now?
on her?
You can
Non-nat
roll perception.
39.
You sneak
Good
off.
Lord.
I'll
Boy.
sneak right up as close as I can. If there's a wall behind where there, I'm
Mhm.
just gonna look around the corner.
The whole central part of the stations are like a giant cylinder, like half cylinder with other ports and stuff underneath it. So there's like no major wall because it's all hollow, and then all this stuff is on the sides. You kind of just sneak up to the side and then like look in, and you can see an individual who's laying in there who seems to be a soldier, just laying flat out on the ground, and his just blood spilled all over.
Is there anyone around me? Like around the?
There's a
The
couple
body.
soldiers, one of which is scanning the soldier.
Can I see? Is the pad like or whatever he's using to scan visible?
No, it's facing him, and he's looking like towards you in your direction, but he's not looking at you. Roll perception.
Uh, 18.
18. All right. Hear him go. Where'd this guy get shot from? Do you even see anything? There's a mixture of conversation back and forth. Yeah, this dude, this man with like a cowboy hat or something shot him in the back. Don't even know what for.
I reveal my presence and I tell them I might know who it is.
You reveal your presence.
Yes.
Uh-oh.
Oh boy.
It's
Instantly,
gonna
one of them
end
goes,
for it.
and he goes and points his pistol right at you, and he says, "That's him."
Whoa there, partner. I know who did it.
The other guy goes, cowboy hat.
I know. This is incriminating. Do you really think I'd be that dumb?
Hands up.
And immediately up.
Hand on the floor.
On the floor.
Uh-oh.
So we have two highly wanted
You
people
see,
at the party
you
now.
see the tour guide goes, please follow me.
Like,
I
Do I see what's going on?
I
Roll
send
perception.
them the dossier on Daniel Traden
How?
through my sting, what I have. I tell them I have the information, and I
So you're just
send
kind
it
of
to
laying
them.
there, and then you go and you like use your eyes visually to select the information and send it over to him.
Yes.
Okay.
I got a
they go
17
bloop,
for
and one of them pops it up, and he goes,
Look through your security cams. I'm sure that's the man.
he brings up some cams and flips them through. Let him up.
I stand up.
Odessa, you do notice that they have Clay just on the ground. This one guy's got a pistol pointing right at his head. The other guy goes,
I send. I tell him that I've been bounty hunting him. That's why I'm here. I also send them I'm going to use the word hall pass from Chiron.
one of the guys goes, all right. Got our eyes on you, cowboy.
Much obliged.
All right. Odessa, you do see them. And you see he's able to stand up and he speaks to them again.
I'll just walk back over to the group.
Okay. The tour guide goes, in the future, please do not leave my side ever
I
again.
wave my hand and just like,
For your safety.
safety, this is a station. What do you want me to do? Hold your hand?
yes,
Hold her hand.
because you are
Hold
a
her
kid,
hand.
Clay.
I like saying like a very bored like she wants to stay alive.
There's that too.
You do know about this faction, don't you?
I don't
Like,
know what
do
you're
I-
talking
do I-
about.
Do I know?
You know that it's very, very,
Militaristic.
yeah.
I send him like, you don't know how, but then I send him like a little bit of like little snippets of what I know internally.
You receive a message there, Abraxas, saying, come to the surface.
Surface. Okay.
Just the Braxos?
I need to go to the surface. And I like turn
Bring
off
them.
like all my like I turn off all my board like using all my authority now. I need to go to the surface.
Bring your friends, says the other message.
You may come along with if you wish.
will
I
go
do
with
not suggest that.
I require under matrix or under triumvirate authority to go to the surface.
Oh boy.
It's definitely recognized.
Then I will have to call the authorities.
And then I'm like, I'm done being being a. Are you questioning the triumvirate authority?
I am
They
doing
would
as I am
definitely
told.
know.
What's she saying?
Oh,
I'm
sorry.
just doing what I'm told.
Kind
She
of why
might
I
not
don't.
know.
Contact them and let them know when a triumvirate official is on the station.
You see a couple soldiers come up, and they go, "It's all right, Jane." Let them through. She goes,
And I'm like,
"Okay."
boredom and everything is done. Like, where's the surface access?
She goes, "It's over." And then one of the soldiers just like kind of puts his hand on her shoulder and says, "Over in that direction. You'll find the elevator."
I'd like to see her again later.
You will. Come with us, Jane.
Can I see what is her facial expression?
She kind of looks back at you guys and goes,
Actually, excuse me for the soldiers. She has some pretty important, pretty detailed knowledge. I'd like you to come with us.
Why?
Oh no.
I'm trying to be nice, okay?
I know
Yeah,
you
I
are. I know what
know.
you're doing, but oh no.
I'm sorry, I'm not sure we can allow that.
Is-
I like raise. I like.
If you wish, she can meet up with you within a couple minutes.
I like to reveal my face like in all its like matrix. Like I take off all my net amps
Mhm.
or net like offset.
He goes, she can join you within 5 minutes. It's the best that I can offer you. And I'm trying to be accommodating.
4. And then I go up. I'm basically being matrix now as to the like 4 minutes, and I head up.
Understood. You guys head into that direction, and they walk off with Jane.
Poor woman.
Indeed, I don't
would
I don't
say
know how she'll be when we return.
What was Alan gonna say?
I like turn
Well-
like to Clay like, would you like to join the Terra Alpha? Because I could accommodate that for you right now.
It's like,
I
I'd
looked-
say
I looked through the file.
formation. They don't get much
no.
grade, I don't think. Oof. So how accommodating they are
Do I
to.
get
Heck,
any
I
of
just-
the information on the Spartan program?
Yeah.
I keep that.
Okay.
I just kind of mumble like, personally, I think Chiron should have kept it that planet. But
I don't understand why he let such
him and his politicking should have. If he hadn't left the institution, he'd know.
You see another message. You coming?
Message. Yep. On my way.
Perfect. All right. You guys head up to the transport, the elevator, and as soon as you guys are all starting to buckle in and get ready to head down, you see Jane walks back up to the group and she goes, "Hello, everybody," and then sits down
Hi,
next to all of
Jane.
you.
I look at her eyes again.
Roll perception.
Bruh.
His empathy's starting to wane. 15.
He sees nothing.
No fear.
What happens when I sit by her and just smile at her? Does she return it? Does she act the same?
She's just smiling forward, and then she goes,
Can we get on with this? You guys are a bunch of crazy people. Smiling.
Can
I'm like,
I try charisma again?
"Go ahead."
Thank you.
All right.
Why did
The
you
elevator starts to
get
move down.
married?
Well, I
I-
warn you,
doing
there
that.
is a severe amount of culture shock you may experience.
Okay.
I wonder why.
I say-
Chart.
I just like, yes, the poverty, yes, I know. And also the militaristic and overly tyrannical side of the Terra Alpha. Am I correct?
It is not
16.
poverty.
Right.
Yeah, where are we getting this poverty from?
16. So, it has no effect on her, at least by the looks of things.
Okay.
I message her. She's been wiped. Don't even try.
I still pity her. I don't like it.
I don't care, to be honest. I just tried to be nice.
Mm.
You guys hit the main floor, and the doors go, and they open up, and suddenly, blaring in your ears is, "Join the Terra Alpha! Let us
Beam,
fight,
beam."
clan! Yeah. Together, we shall defeat the clan. Join. It continues.
I'm like, the clan Liao threat has been destroyed.
It's propaganda.
I just
Kyle-
sit there,
I
just
was like-
dead silent, just like, right.
I'm like,
I.
I'm like, he's like,
Propaganda.
Lake Hall, or, not Lake Hall, I don't know that. Chiron's pet Zakon already solved all that. I don't know why we're still on this topic. But, whatever.
So,
Let's go.
all right. Yeah, you guys kind of all exit the elevator, and she goes, "This is as far as I'm allowed."
Thank you. Why don't you go get wiped again? Thank you for your help.
I'm sorry, I do not know what you're talking. And the doors close right in front of her. It goes.
Oh.
It lifts back up.
I turn around and clench my fists a bit.
All around you guys are military bunkers, vehicle factories, other amounts of militaristic equipment and machinery as far as the eye can see. There's cities around here, and they're all very well armored and very well put together. Nothing's going to be falling from maybe even a nuclear blast on any of this stuff. It is all so compact and pretty well built. It's almost surprising. But it's such a contrast from the ornate, beautiful structure of that station that you are on.
Ah, I see
You
they
see
are
a
preparing
very
for another
large
gap.
Object starting to push for, not object, but a very large mechanical entity is pushing towards you guys as it walks forward. And you see yeah, as it's shouting out its own commands, and it's also kind of shouting out the runaround, if you will. It's join Terra Alpha, fight Clan Liao, blah 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 blah. And you see an individual with wings that are lined with mechanical structures step up towards you guys, and he goes, "Hello, nice to meet you all. Abraxas,
Right.
thank you for joining us."
I reach out my matrix arm for a handshake.
He shakes it. He's, "Nice to meet you."
Is it? Azazel?
Usually it's customary for people to exchange names. I'm Clay.
That's what I was asking. I am Azazel. Nice to meet you.
You look like some angel.
Yes,
comment.
that I do. Thank you. I know.
I like your wings.
I like them too.
I walk up to Azazel and
one sec. I give him a little bit of a firmer handshake, and I say, "I like you," and I look him in the eyes.
Thank you. I like you too.
That's it.
All right.
I walk
let's
up
go
to
of your hand.
Azazel.
It goes over to Abraxas, yeah.
Well, their wiping methods are pretty robust. I managed to make her break a little bit.
Almost to the level of the Fellhammer. Not quite. I do not condone it, but it is actually quite interesting to watch. It's chemical induced, not technology. It's kind of interesting.
Interesting. Yeah, I wasn't able to find anything on her. Was it-
Yes, they're kind of made for that.
I could see. It was almost annoying, really.
I have to agree. But I'm just here as kind of half ambassador, half annoyance. And I do it on purpose.
I laugh at that.
I love playing with the Zakon. You all actually have a scheduled meeting with him. Isn't that wonderful?
Great.
Shenzhen, just cover your face. You'll be okay.
I was already planning on it, thank
Should
you.
not
Good.
talk. I would.
It's like, what's he on about this time? Still war with the clan Liao?
I have no idea.
Makes sense.
Part of me wants to step in so bad right now.
I know.
Anyway, Cassian sent this here.
Cassian
That Cassian.
does.
Yes. You let us know.
Weird. We haven't had any time anomaly stuff at all.
I don't know. And he just told me to. I was supposed to meet him after this. I don't know why, but apparently
Fascinating.
he has something about it.
Well, if there is time anomalies. Ah. Now I see. Clay,
Yep.
I figured you're a little man out of time. I think I've heard some things about you, actually.
All good things, I'm sure.
A little both. No offense. It's
Hey.
always good and bad for everyone, except me. I'm perfect. No, I'm not. But I like to think I am.
I hate but love him.
He's great, isn't he?
So, please, tell me about you.
I start with Arizona.
I was like, oh, here we go.
Maybe make it the abridged version. Very abridged.
One day, Daniel Traden, we go boom. No, I'm just kidding.
We go boom.
I was hunting a man named Daniel Traden. I hunted him down to this cave. Next thing I knew, I'm here. It's not 1863.
Very fascinating. I
He came
imagine
with
that
me
is,
for what I
a bit of
remember.
shock. Yes, I heard there's a murder up there.
I also send him. Well, not send him. I tell him about the visions I had of the transport ship and the medical staff with Daniel Traden.
You may want to keep that to yourself there, friend. If the Zakon found out that he had some individuals smuggling people out of Terra Alpha to a possible Trade Federation contact, that Trade Federation contact might not exist anymore. I would know.
No.
I trained his soldiers.
Out of character. When he says Trade Federation contact, is he referring to the contact?
No. A Trade Federation contact.
Oh,
If he were referring to the contact, he'd say the contact.
gotcha. Anyway, continue.
So just
Mum's the word.
perfect. Yes. I don't know what mum is, but yes.
I think it means mumble, but I don't know.
Mumble's the word.
But
I don't want you to say anything at all. No mumbling. Perfect. Okay. Good. Follow me.
I follow.
He goes, chop chop. Everybody starts behind them. He doesn't have any
They follow.
soldiers or anything like that, and the machine has now walked itself all the way around you guys and is now down the other lane. There's this massive, perfectly straight lane all the way up until a massive building out right in front of you guys, which seems to be what you'd assume is the capital of said planet. Of Earth. Just fair warning to every one of you. He shouldn't kill any of you when I'm here, but I just want to make sure none of you look at him weird or do anything strange that might provoke said Zakon to shoot you in the face. But, like I said, he shouldn't when I'm here. When I leave, though...
Eat you, not shoot you. Eat you.
Where's his hat?
Eat him.
Where's his hat?
I
But by my order. Would be funny to
I
watch
ask
again.
I can annoy him a little bit. While you're here, at least.
I bet you could annoy him while I'm not here either.
It's
Oh,
true. Yes. I know you're a commanding officer now, but please, would you publicly vest your power to me while you're here? That way he knows.
No. But you have my name, and so that is
It's
power
true.
enough. But sorry, no, I can't give you me. I'm me. Yeah, you can't be me.
I wish.
I don't think so. We're still up. Okay, sorry.
Yeah, we're good.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. So you guys walk down this very long stretch of just concrete. It seems to be in hexes as well. They're very well made,
Just gonna run on
mass
Harvey.
producible.
I am also on Harvey.
Okay, you guys are walking along. Azazel's kind of like looking at it very interestingly, just like, wow, is this what I think it is?
Yeah.
Infinite Empire technology, and it's your pet. Beautiful. I love making the Infinite Empire my... Well, I would use that term, but I'm not going to here, because I'm nice.
Don't let him see that drone.
I smile.
But it starts with a B.
I know. I like put like a big old like deep institution patch on Harvey.
Smack. Scrub it on there a little bit. He goes, perfect. Okay, continue. He kind of flaps his wings a little bit and continues in that direction. He's just kind of skipping along. He's kind of excited, it seems. You guys venture forward and make it to these massive, like 50-foot doors. And he goes and pushes them open. And on the very far end of this massive table sits a Zakon, a very large Zakon, with what seems to be mechanical enhancements along him as well. And he goes, and he stands up. He goes, welcome. Welcome to my humble abode, he says. And he steps up, kind of slowly, turning around the corner, walking and walking and walking and walking and walking and walking and walking. And then he comes up to you. Nice to meet all of you. A friend of Azazel's is a friend of mine. He says
I walk
it
up to
almost a
Azazel.
little hatefully.
I walk up to Azazel and pat him like he's like an old friend, and I also like show like the patch that I have that's similar to Azazel.
Yeah.
He's
Azazel does
great.
the same. Put his arm around you too, and he goes, why are you doing this?
It's for the show.
So distasteful. So distasteful.
The Zakon goes,
Just bow.
so. Yeah, you bow. And he goes, as one should. He gets it.
Wait, Alan, you bow?
Of course, one must always be proper.
I look at Azazel confused, like,
Look
at this guy.
Yes. Bow.
I
Just
just-
for the heck of it.
yeah.
Azazel bows too.
I'm like laughing a little bit. And like,
Everybody bows. Kiara, do you bow? Bow.
I will follow everyone in suit.
I don't.
Alright. You bow. Odessia does not bow.
If Abraxas doesn't, I will not.
I bow.
Okay, I do.
I make a
Everybody
super, almost like
Super
over the top
lavish.
bow, like.
Yeah, got you. Just...
I curtsy. Actually, I'll just do a little slight curtsy.
He goes, and then looks at Odessia and goes,
And then I slightly incline my
Classy.
head as I do. Like,
he goes, every one of you, please take a seat, he says, and kind of walks very slowly all the way back over to his very end table seat, and he goes, boom, and sits down into it. Oh, may I help you?
I send him the dossier on Drayden.
He brings it up. Oh, I can assure you, none of this man is not here. If he were, I would know, and he'd be dead.
Send him the dossier of the dead soldier and the 2 interactions I had with the other soldiers. Also security cam footage.
He goes,
That's a bit
perhaps I was
suspicious.
wrong.
I just say that's a bit suspicious.
You would be correct. Is
I'm
there any
here.
information as to if it is on the planet or not?
Well, I'm here to track the man.
So you wouldn't know if he's on the planet or not.
I'd start with security cam footage if you have any of surrounding area.
He taps on a few things. Send 2,000 soldiers. Make them scout the city. Zoop.
Oh, okay.
you will be killed on sight.
I kind of speak up. He is an important bounty for me.
Not killed on sight. Would you like him brought to you?
Package delivery. All right.
Perfect. He will be on his knees.
I kind of look around like, okay.
Or without his knees. Ha! I love blowing up knees.
I look at Abraxas a bit.
Knees are fine.
I'm just
With
having
or
a
without?
ball.
Shattered but intact.
Does Kiara say that?
No.
Okay.
Oh man.
I'm
no.
just-
Kiara is dead silent during this.
I'm faffing around with Azazel while this is happening. Like,
yeah, they're just kind of
Yeah.
both like making no sense in the corner. And the Zakon's just kind of like his eyes are just like he's twitching just a little bit.
and then I look at him and like do like a.
He
purple-
goes,
And I like look at him. Like, keep talking.
he goes, Shenzhen. He stands up, walks slowly back over to you, and he goes, and he kind of actually gets down to you and like looks at you eye to eye in your chair and goes, "You're still alive.
Yes.
Congratulations."
Thank you.
I hope you know you wouldn't be if there were any other circumstance. You would be drifting in a puddle of molten lead. Or worse, without skin.
Send
Don't
it.
surprise me.
Send it.
He goes, watch. Whoop, and sends you a file. And then stands up and goes, "Ugh, I'm sure we'll have Daniel in no time. You may all rest. I have a hotel set for you."
I like as I'm still talking. Thank you for your hospitality. It's very, very kind.
You are most
Continue
welcome.
chattering. Continue chattering with Azazel. You're most kind.
So, all right. He goes,
Actually, Cole,
I will put my most strange soldiers in on this as well.
bring in the captain.
What do you mean?
I'll accept the captain. The first, my firstborn. The one that beat Lawrence.
Gotcha. I'll have him go and do it.
No. Everyone except him. Bring him into the meeting.
Gotcha. He does step in. What would you like him to do? I'm just saying, like, I don't want you to take control directly. I just want to know what you want him to do.
Just escort them.
Okay. My first maid will be here to assist you in any way you need, including escort.
I'm gonna tell you to send a personal message to him real quick.
So, and for a frame of reference, this is Sean's other character.
Question. Actually, no, never mind.
Sorry, continue what?
No, you're good. I was gonna ask a question that I just said not to.
Okay.
You realize you said that to me. Thank you. Thank you very much.
What?
Oh
Did I send it in ISR?
no!
What did you send?
Okay.
Nope, you sent it to me in DM.
Oops. Oops. Hold on. Let me undo that. You don't know that. You don't know anything. I feel so dumb right now.
Spit all over my laptop.
Okay,
I'm sorry
there you go.
about that.
Continue with the story. I didn't mean to stop everybody. I
That
feel
was
so
ridiculous.
stupid right now. Well, Kiara, you already know what's
Wow.
gonna happen.
Yep.
So the soldier steps in and nods to all of you. He's quite tall, very well armored, seemingly well trained. And he goes, "He will guide you. You may go now."
I make a even more illustrious bow. Thank you for your hospitality. Like, it takes a bit, and then
You hear a bit
walk
of a
out.
growl come from him.
I look at him with my purple eyes, like,
He goes,
continue my bow, and then go walk out.
"Pleasure meeting all of you." And he steps away. Azazel goes up to the soldier and goes, he's like, "How's it going, big guy?" And then continues walking past him. The soldier kind of shakes his head and continues walking.
I think the soldier's even taller than Azazel.
Yeah, he is. But he's just kind of like... You guys are escorted out. All of you roll perception.
Oh boy. Why do you like that number today?
I feel so stupid still.
I'm mentally laughing, not gonna lie.
It's beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous.
I don't know how it even like clicked. Like I don't
You're
even
on
know.
11?
I don't know. I know you were messaging me about something, which is the only thing I can think of is that I was still just at the top and
Yeah,
didn't
that
think
was the
about it.
last time. Yeah, that was the last time we talked.
Okay, is that everybody?
Mhm.
It is. So, I'm going to say that Alan, Clay, Abraxas, you're the only ones to notice this first. But as you step outside, there's a couple glitches that start appearing here and there up in front of you.
Hey,
As
we
I
get to go on a trip.
Who noticed
Yay.
I'm walking beside Azazel and just like kind of bump him like,
He goes, "Oh, huh, I see."
Do I get my fever dreams?
Mm-mm. Yeah.
Just, all right, Clay. If we get sent all the way back to your time, I'm blaming you.
It's beautiful. You'll love it.
All of you hear a strange
Oh.
and there's kind of sections of smoke that appear and disappear as something seems to have just appeared out in the clouds and vanished, appeared, vanished, appeared, vanished, appeared.
I'll look up at it.
Southcraft having issues.
You can see that it stops, and there seems to be glitches kind of coming from those locations. And suddenly it reappears and slams into the ground in the very center of all of this area.
Uh-oh.
I alert just messaging you right now for what's gonna happen.
Oh no,
For-
I'm aware.
Yeah. Like max lockdown.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Almost
all the way.
instantaneously, there is a cloud of smoke billowing up from this location, and all of these different weapons and soldiers and stuff are all sprinting towards this location. You can see all the golems that Chiron had originally placed here look in that location. They seem to send out like a scan of some kind to it, and then return walking again. And as the dust starts to clear, and there's all of these soldiers just kind of like located on this one area and all training their weapons on it, you see an entity kind of stand up out of it, around 12-ish feet tall, and all the smoke kind of clears. It's all mechanical, but like shimmering chrome silver. And it's glowing from different like pieces on it. There's like light kind of emanating out from it, almost blindingly so to all of you. Do any of you go toward it? It seems to be a person, by the way, like person's shape.
No.
Nope. In
Sure.
fact, railguns from outer space orbit trained location.
Mm-hmm. Alan, you kind of like, and you start walking toward it.
Why?
Trade.
Oh,
You can
no.
see it
Sure
itself
you
kind
are.
of goes,
I was-
and it kind of like looks itself around. It doesn't have any eyes or anything. It's just kind of armored, and these like beams of light are coming out of it. And its head
Is it
itself
blue?
has this kind of what looks to be like a shield kind of looking thing on the front of it.
That's like I tell I message Alan like, Captain, you may want to hold first. Don't want to get in the middle of that.
All right.
I don't say.
And
it.
Then I stop. Is there? Is it a sentinel-like creature or?
You see, no, it doesn't look like a sentinel. You see that Azazel goes.
Yeah.
He
yeah.
looks shocked. And
I'm
goes,
like, yeah. know,
soldiers,
I
don't know. And he starts running down towards in that direction, like, oh, nope,
No.
yeah, don't. All of them, they're all trained, and they will go, and they all kind of like load their weapons or other amounts of things, and like rocket launchers or other like digital weapons or anything like that. Everything. You can see it kind of looks around, and then kind of like rings up its hand as the hand's kind of glitching back and forth. And it goes, and it like looks at itself. And you see as a glitch vanishes, or as part of it vanishes, a beam of light kind of shoots out of it, and the glitch reappears, or the metal reappears, and the beam like fades. And it kind of like looks around at all of the people. You can see one of them go, like shoot a couple of shots out of it, just accidentally.
Whoa. Who gave you the order?
Oh no! Oh no!
You see this thing goes, and it like takes a couple of shots, no damage to it. It just goes, and you see its like portions of its face like vertically just opens up, and a beam of energy smashes into that one person. Then it shuts.
No, everything
Oh.
is.
I just like to
Everybody's
back
like
away from
even
the
more on
beach.
edge. They don't start firing though because Azazel's yelling.
Are you sure?
Stop! Don't shoot! It itself only took out the one soldier that fired once though.
Alright.
And you can see the red sea of soldiers kind of split as Azazel starts walking down toward it, like, "Excuse me, hello." You hear like slight conversation going on. "Why are you here?" It goes, "We detected sentinel activity. There seems to be," it looks around, "no sentinels here. I am confused.
Uh-oh.
Several other inconsistencies have also occurred."
I walk up to Azazel too.
I walk with Abraxas.
Okay, the
I
whole
have
party
found-
kind of funnels into the red sea of soldiers. And it seems to be
Yeah.
looking through and all the soldiers, all the weapons, everything is still like trained on this thing.
Like
Oh, maybe
I,
lasers.
the ones that I can pass, I'm like.
Yeah, they all start slowly putting their weapons down. You can see the main doors go, and the Zakon starts walking out down the lane as well, starting towards it.
What's funny is the Zakon's even taller than the. That's hilarious.
Yep.
So, does this thing look at all like a sentinel?
Nope.
Okay.
It is.
Yeah.
You'd almost
It's a-
call it beautiful, like godly.
I'm guessing it's a red. Or
No, it doesn't match any of those descriptions or anything. And there's beams of light that shoot out of it. Don't even look like regular, like physical light.
I avoid those beams of light as well.
Every
I
prophet here
follow
will sense.
whatever Abraxas does.
Oh
Wait,
no!
rolls a what?
Oh, I know what it is.
Every
A
prophet
sense,
here
you
will
said?
sense. Yep.
I'm not a prophet.
Uh,
I think Peter and I are the only ones that aren't prophets, technically.
no,
and-
we have like 3 rifters in the 4 rifters in the party.
Yeah.
Mm.
Rifters.
I got it. No.
I already know what it is. Abraxas does.
All right. 2017 nat 22. All of you recognize what's coming out of this thing is light, as in like creator energy.
Oh.
Hmm.
I just avoid the beams.
Me too.
I follow suit.
You can see as those glitches kind of happen. There's one that kind of glitches around its ankle, and the beam of light goes bzzz, and like cuts into the ground around it, and the glitch reforms, and its leg is then whole again. It goes, "This is not my Earth."
Fantastic.
I ask him, what was your chronometer set to?
It reads off exactly the same date.
Well, welcome to our reality. Enjoy your stay if you can't leave.
Was I brought through something?
Yay!
Something.
It seems to be going around.
I mentioned the Verge.
I am aware of the name. I have not encountered the entity.
Since I have encountered it face to face,
Mhm.
I will. Is there a recording or anything that I have for that?
Any recording that you try to bring up that visualizes the Verge seems to kind of just like, well, I say verge off into what looks to be 4 different images, but all spread kind of like mismatched together. There's no real comprehensible image that you can see of it.
I bring up the Overseer and ask him to bring it up in a hologram form.
I will
As
not.
big as. Why?
We ourselves do not have a way of of directly interfacing with the Pure One, including that of scanning it. Any attempts in the past have resulted in incomprehensible material.
I kind of interrupt him while he's talking. Wait, this is the Pure One?
The Verge, its designation is the Pure One.
I point at the thing.
It turns around. That is a Jaeger.
What?
A Jaeger.
Yeah, more information.
It is a war entity constructed by the creators.
Sounds fantastic.
Okay.
We did not encounter these much during the wars.
Gonna kind of like slowly like, alright.
I do have more information.
Bring him back out.
What can I help you with?
What's the more information you have on the Jaegers?
Simply that they are before the multiverse. From before the multiverse.
I just hold it to Abraxas. I'm like, I don't know what he's saying. just ask him, please.
About what?
Multiverse. I don't even know what that is.
I don't know these things. Like, am I even aware of that?
Of what?
Of the multiverse thing he's talking about? Yeah.
You know of the
It's like-
multiverse, but you know anything before it.
Yep.
Just like start going around to people. Anybody? Anyone? No? Okay.
Everybody kind of raises their hands.
I
In the background, you hear goom, 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 goom.
I'm just gonna get out of the way of this thing.
Cole, I sent him a recording of that one ship that got its shot deflected into a Jaeger ship.
Who?
They should explain things to Sean.
Deshaun, you witness a long, distant recording pre-gap of what looks to be a fleet of vessels, all kind of in similar make to this, having been hit by a deflected shot, and then boarding that ship and instantly destroying it. But only that ship.
Okay. Thank you.
If you want, yeah. Just don't shoot at him.
I don't think I'm following.
Look, just don't piss it off.
No. Last thing on my mind. And then I
As
look
mine,
immediately
says Azazel.
to the spot where the soldier got vaporized.
Yeah, it's literally like just clothes. If anything. There's a soldier standing next to them, and they've all got just like charred. Like they're all charred. And they're just like And as the Zakon nears, all of you hear the footsteps, of course, increase. And you hear, "What are you here for? Do you attack our people?" "That is not my purpose." There's a little bit of banter back and forth. Not really getting anywhere.
Just gonna...
We'll go stand kind of away from that area
Just gonna
and conversation.
leave the army area. Just like, if the fight starts out, they all get vaporized.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna stand behind the Zakon.
Azazel kind of just like pats the Zakon on the leg and goes, "Chill out, big boy. So, we don't want to hurt you. You don't want to hurt us. That's the gist. I know you're a Jaeger. I know you got really powerful laser beams. Really powerful laser beams. We don't want to have that kind of interaction. Can we work with you?" "I am unsure. Do you have a sentinel problem?" "No?" "Then no. There's nothing to work with. But we might," he says, and kind of looks back to the group. "If he's the first piece of the timeline convergence stuff, Sentinels might be coming through soon. We might want
Well,
to find your
if we're gonna
Daniel
have
soon.
another gap, that'll be fun.
What'd you say, Cole?
We might want to find your Daniel soon."
He'll definitely check status on 11 apostles.
"We have yet to find him."
Find him.
He does. He brings it up and says, "I understand you're all doing your best. Do better!" And I think we're actually going to end there for tonight.
Oh,
Next time.
yeah. But it's still early.
I know. I think that's a pretty
yeah.
good point. Alrighty. Well, thank you all for joining us.